So I'm pretty excited for this news. I just wanted to share it with you guys. But earlier today, we did do our video myself on the Analog 3D, my kind of first impressions, testing it out, unboxing it, that kind of thing, playing some games, comparing it to a few different options. I always say there's no right or wrong answers when it comes to playing your retro games. Like, who really cares? Doesn't really matter. It's not a popularity contest or anything like that. Who spent the most money? Who's doing it the most extravagant way? Who gives a crap, dude? Like, play it any which way you want. Any of these games, be it the cheapest free option, emulation, to the most expensive way possible with crazy scalers. Who gives a crap, dude? Whatever you're comfortable with, whatever fits in your budget. If anybody says you're doing it wrong, they're wrong. That's it. But it's just about options for me. I run a channel here. That's how I make a living. Look at options. That's where we're at. And this option is one I've been excited about, the M64. And we got some news. So that is where we are at. I want to take a look at this. But first, there was a few people who hit me up. I saw this video the second it went live from Palmer Lucky, but a couple of people hit me up saying they saw it too, and they wanted to point something out. Like one or two people, like, hey, this thing does something that the Analog 3D doesn't do. And just one thing I want to point out. I don't normally do videos in 4K because it's typically a waste of storage and space. Most people don't watch YouTube videos in 4K. I upload everything in 1440p. I don't even think most people watch videos in that resolution. So with my 3D video, Analog 3D video, I didn't have it plugged into a 4K capture device because I didn't really think about it. But the Analog 3D does do 4K. So this video I am uploading in 4K just to show that the Analog 3D does do 4K. Just so it's fair, that I'm not trying to misrepresent anything. I like pretty much all the devices I've bought from Analogue. I just don't like the company as a whole with a lot of the things they do. They're very scummy with certain things. And some of the support with their consoles too sucks, but it is what it is. I have been enjoying the 3D as I've been playing it, but this right here is another option, and it's going to be pretty damn cheap comparing to the 3D and some other things. If you're into, cartridges, right? If you're not into cartridges, this is not something to really be concerned with, I guess. But Palmer Lucky earlier put this out. Let's take a look. So the ModRetro M64 hardware is getting a full reveal on Black Friday. Features, colors, our incredible new controller, cutting-edge AMD hardware, etc. Much has changed since we launched early bird pricing at $199 earlier this year. So if you went to their website earlier in the year, they had where if you put in your email, it said you locked in that early bird pricing. I think it was like before Halloween or something like that. And then after that, it didn't say it anymore. Now, it also said if you had previously bought something from ModRetro that you would get like first dibs, like first access purchasing or something. I don't know if things like that have changed, but there has been some changes here. So, and I'm fine with whatever they're doing, but he goes on to say things have changed, like inflation, component shortages, tariffs, and more. There's also uncertainty regarding manufacturing. Would our super efficient FPGA design really work? Would our yield actually hit targets? Now that we have answers to all those questions, some great news. And their co-founder from ModRetro put out an email earlier about their Black Friday sales, saying how they're in early production. So some of this, I'm kind of reading into that. What I think is true, but we'll talk about that in a second. He says, now that we have answers to all those questions, some great news. ModRetro can keep the price at $199, not just for those early signups, but for Black Friday and beyond. Now that sentence right there, but for Black Friday and beyond, that tells me that this is going up for sale on Black Friday. Be ready. Be ready. Why else would he say that? That the price is staying not just for early signups, but for Black Friday and beyond. That's it. It's going up for sale on Black Friday. That's just a couple days away, dude. Couple days away. Get ready to see what a couple Benjamins can still buy you. We have to take a look at this video. This video unveils a few things that we got to see. So let's take a look. We got GoldenEye here with the ModRetro logo thrown in there. Bam, shoot him in the head. Hop down. The M64. We get a little close look here. So I got to pause this at a point. So take a look. We're getting a first look at the actual system. Now, I don't freaking know. I'm being straight with you. I do like the way the Analogue 3D looks. Now, I know they're going to be releasing several colors, like more than several probably. But this looks like this, like a smoke clearish color. I don't know if it's just a straight clear or a smoke. Maybe the board is making it look like a smoke color and it's just straight clear. I don't know. But look at that AMD chip right there. The AMD logo etched into the plastic right there. M64 logo on the plastic. And we got these big fat ass buttons right here. I don't know about this. I don't know about the buttons. It looks quirky. It looks neat. I'm all for it, dude. I'm all for it. It does kind of look a little out there. And then the big Mod Retro button right there. Is that an eject button to pop out your games? Boop. Like the Super Nintendo, the North American Super Nintendo? Like a little, I mean, is that what it is? It looks like it. Like, what else would that be? Maybe it is. Maybe that's like a little improvement to pop out your games. It's like with the my 3D is turned off. Let me show you like the 3D. I have to brace it to pull the games out. Like I can't just pull the game out. I do have to brace it. So maybe a little eject button. I'm fine with that if that's what they're doing. A little eject button. Okay. But look at that. Look at that. Games that defined an era. 4K graphics. So we do got that 4K with more titles to be revealed. So they are going to be releasing games just like they did for the Chromatic. Plug in the memories, dude. Reserve now. I feel like he like jumped the gun releasing this video because we can't reserve it now. Not yet anyway. But I'm excited. I'm excited. A lot of comments down here. People like, oh, if I have a working N64, is there a compelling reason to upgrade compatibility with modern displays? I would say like, it's just if you're into cartridges. If you're not into cartridges, don't worry about it too much. This person right here, unless you care about the build materials not being plastic, why would you buy Mod Retro instead of this? Like a little emulation handheld. It's two different categories, dude. Like, if that's what you want, and you're not into cartridges or planning on buying cartridges, then like emulation or other options, that's the way to go if you want to play these games. If you don't want to invest in buying cartridges, then screw the M64, screw the 3D. You go a different route. You go whatever you're comfortable with. What does he say? Android handhelds that don't play N64 games aren't really comparable with multiplayer home consoles that do totally different categories. Yeah, fair comment. PS1 clone when? That would be cool. But you know what? Retro remake with the Superstation or whatever. It's Mister essentially, but with the little dock and whatnot, you put discs in there. It's gonna be like PS1 clone. I'm looking forward to that. Where can we get games for Mod Retro? You just buy them. Buy the new ones from them and buy retro games. All right. So there's a lot of comments. People seem excited, some people not so much. It's it is what it is, either which way. But I just wanted to share this information with you guys. It looks like it's going to go up for sale on Friday. I mean, what else can you take from what he said here for Black Friday and beyond? I'm looking forward to it. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Bye.